Hey guys, welcome to another workout session with Madam Blunt. Our first activation consists of standing routines only. So if you're set to go, let's begin with marching on the spot. In 3, 2, and 1. Now the plan is to slowly get the body warmed up for today's session. After this, we are going for the 1, 2, 3 tap. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale every time your knee comes up, okay? Next are the alternating knee tucks. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms down every time your knee goes up, and exhale every time your knee goes up. Next are the single oblique curls, the right side. In 3, 2, and 1. Lean to your left, then bring the right knee and elbow to meet at center. Let's continue. Exhale every time your elbow comes in contact with the knee. And when you're dropping the leg, don't drop the entire foot to the ground. Tap the toe to the floor, then lift it back up. We still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control. We're going next for soft spot running. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Next, we are repeating the single oblique curls, the left side this time. In 3, 2, and 1. So you are leaning on the right and bringing your left knee and elbow to meet at center. Exhaling every time your elbow comes in contact with your knee. And dropping just the big toe to the floor. Running on the spot again in 3, 2, and 1. If you are up to it, you can increase your pace a little this time. After this, we are going for an in, out, out march. Don't worry, you get the gist when we start. We start in 3, 2, and 1. So open out your arms as you step out the legs, and bend the arms at the elbow as you step the legs in. We are almost done with the standing routines, guys. We are almost done. Running on the spot again in 3, 2, and 1. Again, if you are up to it, you can increase the pace just a little more than the last time. Okay? After this, we have just one standing activation to go, and then we'll go to our mat. Our last workout standing is the alternating knee to elbow. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale every time your elbow meets your knee. Now after this, we are going straight for our floor activation, okay? And this activation consists only of stretches. So we don't need to rest before we go for the activation. We are already resting while doing the activation. Get the gist, right? Good. We are here for 3, 2, and 1. Alright, come down to your mat and let's start with the cat and cow stretch. Set it up. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale and sink in your belly button for cow. Then exhale and arch your back, bringing your head towards the belly button for cat. Continue with the flow. Now slowly lower your hips down for child's pose. Stretch out your arms and relax the shoulders. From child's pose, flow forward and find Cobra pose, allowing your shoulders and glutes to relax.
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark tonight. I'm vulnerable to the danger, but I'm gonna break if I don't bend.
For child's to Cobra pose flow, drop the hips to your heels, then flow forward and sink your hips to Cobra pose. Let's continue with this flow. Slowly come back to tabletop. Now lift the hips towards the ceiling for downward dog. We're going to stretch out the calves by pulsing, like this. If this is a bit challenging, just remain in downward dog pose. Drop to your knees and slowly come to a supine position, knee bent. Your palms facing down and pressing to your sides. Slowly press your chest towards the ceiling, arching your back and leaving a huge space between your back and the mat. You are also resting on the crown of your head. Now slowly stretch out the legs one after the other. Pull the shoulders down and away from your ears and hold the pose. To avoid straining or injuring your neck, place the weight on your forearms, your thighs and heels. Now to come out of this pose, press strongly into your forearms. Raise your head off the mat, then release your back down to the mat and come to a seated. Then slowly fold forward for a full forward fold. Come up again and roll onto your back. Then open out your knees for butterfly pose. Your palms are facing down beside you. Every time you exhale, allow your knees to sink deeper into the mat.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue.
Bring your knees together, feet off the floor. Then cactus the arms and allow the knees to fall to the right. Your head turned to the left. Slowly switch to the other side, allowing the knees to fall to the left and your head turn to the right. Come back to center and give yourself a gentle hug. Then stretch out to your final pose. Your shoulders are relaxed, your palms are facing the ceiling, and your feet are turned out. Stay here for as long as needed. Your workout is complete.
Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall